Deep in the forest, sunlight pierces the canopy, casting dappled shadows on the ancient trees. A wild honeycomb, heavy with golden nectar, hangs suspended from a sturdy branch. Bees buzz around the hive, their tiny bodies shimmering in the filtered light. The forest breathes around the tranquil scene, a symphony of green and gold. Inside the bustling beehive, a symphony of buzzing wings fills the air as worker bees diligently move about their tasks. The honeycomb glows with golden light, each cell a tiny chamber of life within the vibrant colony. It's hatching day. New bees emerge, their delicate bodies glistening, ready to join the hive's chorus. Tiny legs stretch and wings unfurl, each newborn bee a testament to the hive's enduring cycle of life. A new generation rises, ready to contribute to the collective, their arrival a beacon of hope for the hive's future. Inside the bustling beehive, a tender moment unfolds as a bee presents a newborn to her new world. The newborn bee, Maya, opens her eyes wide, her gaze filled with innocent wonder as she beholds the hive for the first time. A gentle pronouncement echoes through the hive, a name bestowed upon the new arrival. "You will be named Maya," the bee declares, the name resonating with promise and destiny. Maya's journey begins, her small body trembling with anticipation amidst the warmth and hum of her new home. Golden sunlight bathes the bustling beehive, illuminating a world of endless activity. A symphony of buzzing fills the air, the collective voice of 1,000 workers. Maya looks up, her antennae twitching with curiosity. "Why do we need names?" Maya asks, her voice a tiny buzz amidst the chorus. Another bee pauses, turning towards Maya with a gentle hum, "So we can be distinguished from one another." Another bee answers, a simple explanation in a complex world. Sunlight streams through the hive's honeycombed walls, illuminating Maya's wide, inquisitive eyes. The air hums with the constant buzz of countless bees, a symphony of life and work. Maya pauses amidst the vibrant chaos, her expression thoughtful. A flicker of contemplation crosses Maya's face as she observes the hive's perfect unison. Inside the hive, a symphony of buzzing fills the air as bees move with unwavering purpose. Cleaners scrub cells, collectors prepare for flight, and workers tirelessly build. A young bee named Maya, her eyes bright with curiosity, stands out amidst the industrious activity. Maya is gently guided towards the hive's entrance, ready to experience the world beyond. At the beehive's entrance, Maya's compound eyes widen, reflecting the bustling world beyond. A symphony of buzzing wings fills the air as countless bees diligently perform their tasks. Maya marvels at the ceaseless activity, each bee a vital part of the hive's grand design. The air hums with purpose, a living tapestry woven from instinct and cooperation. Sunlight glints off busy wings, illuminating the heart of the hive's vibrant life. Sunlight streams into the beehive, illuminating busy bees. Young Maya hovers, her eyes wide with curiosity. Maya asks, "Why do we have to keep building these cells? What's the point of all this work?" Julian scolds, "Maya, don't question the hive. Just do your duty. We all have our roles to play." Cassandra interjects, "Leave her be, Julian. It's good to be curious." Questions lead to understanding. Sunlight streams into the busy beehive, motes of dust swirling in golden rays, illuminating the heart of the colony. Cassandra, a regal bee, stands tall before the young workers, her multifaceted eyes gleaming with purpose. She gestures with a delicate leg, explaining the hive's delicate balance of responsibilities. "Each of you plays a vital role," Cassandra declares, her voice resonating with authority and warmth. "From the foragers to the nurses, every task is essential," she adds, emphasizing their collective importance. The young bees listen intently, absorbing Cassandra's wisdom, their tiny hearts filled with pride and dedication. Sunlight streams into the beehive, illuminating the hexagonal honeycombs, a soft glow embracing the inner world. Maya, a young bee, flits through the golden light, her eyes wide with youthful wonder and curiosity. Her voice rings with innocence as she asks, "What is nectar?" Cassandra, an elder, responds gently, her voice filled with wisdom. "It's the source of honey, dear." The sunlight warms the hive as Maya continues to explore. Inside the bustling beehive, Maya's relentless curiosity sparks visible frustration among the worker bees. The other bees buzz with growing agitation, their tiny antennae twitching in collective annoyance. Maya persists, oblivious to the rising tension, her questions echoing through the crowded hive. A wave of irritated buzzing intensifies as Maya's unending inquiries disrupt the hive's rhythm. The air vibrates with the collective exasperation of the colony. A palpable sense of unrest ripples through the honeycomb. Inside the bustling beehive, days blur as new bees find their roles, their tiny bodies moving with practiced efficiency. Maya struggles amidst the hive's rhythm, feeling clumsy and out of sync with the others. The golden light illuminates the ceaseless activity, highlighting Maya's awkward attempts to fit in. Each bee knows its task, yet Maya searches for her purpose within the bustling colony. The hive's hum underscores Maya's isolation as she navigates the labyrinthine tunnels. Inside the bustling beehive, Maya faces a wall coated in dust. She puffs air at the wall, but the dust stubbornly clings to the surface. Maya attempts to emulate the other bees, her tiny legs wobbling. Her steps are unsteady, a stark contrast to the other bees' precise movements. Maya's erratic path highlights her struggle to conform. Inside the hive, sunlight streams through the comb, illuminating the air. Cassandra, a worker bee, stands wearily before the queen. The queen's presence fills the hive, radiating power. Cassandra's voice is filled with concern. "Your Majesty, I'm concerned about Maya. She still hasn't found her place within the colony," Cassandra says. The queen's voice echoes, "Every bee must contribute." What seems to be the difficulty? Weak sunlight barely penetrates the crowded beehive, illuminating the constant activity and thick scent of honey. Maya, a young bee with bright, curious eyes, sits apart from the swarm. Her gaze is fixed on the small opening, a portal to the world beyond the hive. The world outside is a forbidden dream. "I dream of flying beyond the hive, of seeing the world outside," Maya whispers to herself. Her eyes reflect a longing for adventure, a yearning to escape the confines of her home. Sunlight streams into the bustling beehive, illuminating the constant motion. The queen, large and regal, sits on her wax throne, antennae twitching. Maya, a young worker bee, stands before her, vibrating with nervous energy. "Queen, personal fulfillment? I do not understand. Your fulfillment lies in the success of the colony. However, if collecting nectar will appease this desire, then so be it," the queen declares. "Go, but return with a full pollen basket," the queen commands, her tone brooking no argument. Sunlight streams into the bustling beehive, illuminating the rigorous training of young bees. Maya, a bright-eyed young bee, diligently collects nectar, her wings a blur of determination. Synchronized patterns fill the hive as seasoned bees demonstrate the art of following the swarm. A stern instructor points towards a crude drawing, a stark warning taking shape. The image of a hornet looms, a symbol of danger etched into the heart of the hive. Bathed in sunlight, Maya vibrates with pure excitement. Preparing for her first nectar-collecting flight with the swarm, she bursts from the hive, wings catching the golden light. Eager to explore the world beyond, the swarm surrounds her, a living cloud of buzzing anticipation as they ascend into the forest canopy. Sunlight filters through the leaves, dappling the path ahead with promises of sweet nectar and new discoveries. With newfound confidence, Maya leads the way, her small body filled with the thrill of her first grand adventure. Sunlight paints the forest floor in shifting patterns as Maya, a young bee, embarks on her first solo flight. A vibrant flower bursts into view, its colors a siren song to the youthful bee's senses. Maya pauses, suspended in mid-air, utterly mesmerized by the flower's alluring beauty. The flower beckons, promising sweetness and wonder, its allure impossible to resist. Deeper in the forest, the familiar buzzing of Maya's swarm fades into a distant memory. Sunlight paints the forest floor in shifting patterns as Maya, a tiny bee, dances through the air on wings of blurred motion. A glint of metal catches Maya's multifaceted eyes, a beacon in the verdant undergrowth. Drawn by the intriguing light, Maya approaches the strange object, her curiosity buzzing. She hovers before the shiny surface, her tiny form reflected back at her. In her innocent gaze, she sees not a reflection, but another of her kind. In a lush green forest, Fliphopper, a bright green grasshopper, spots Maya, a young girl looking distressed. Flip approaches Maya with a curious tilt of his head. "Well, hello there. Lost, are we?" he asks. Maya replies, her voice tinged with worry. "I'm trying to find the flowers, but I can't find them." "Follow me," Flip says. "I know just the place." He leads Maya into a clearing filled with colorful flowers. Maya dances between blossoms, a tiny silhouette against the sun-drenched petals. Golden sunlight filters through the canopy, painting shifting patterns on the forest floor. Oblivious, she dives deeper, lured by the sweet nectar. Each flower is a new adventure, each scent a siren song pulling her further from home. The trees loom taller, the shadows grow longer, and Maya, alone, is lost. The forest, once welcoming, now whispers with unseen dangers, a maze of green and shadow. In a sun-drenched forest clearing, Maya finds herself encircled, a lone figure amidst a looming threat. The hornets close in, their stingers catching the light with a deadly gleam. A silent promise of violence hangs heavy in the air as the hornets tighten their circle. Their sinister intentions begin to surface, revealing a dark plan of aggression. The hornets are set to unleash a full-scale assault on the unsuspecting beehive. The impending attack signals a brutal clash and a disruption of the forest's fragile peace. In the hornets' hideout, Maya, a young bee, hides, her antennae twitching with anxiety as she spies on the menacing hornets. Huddled around a rough table, the hornets speak in hushed, threatening tones, their words casting a dark shadow. Maya strains to overhear, her eyes widening as the weight of the hornets' sinister plot becomes clear. The gravity of the moment settles upon Maya, a chilling realization washing over her. A fierce resolve hardens in Maya's gaze, a spark of defiance igniting within the young bee. The beehive radiates tranquility. Maya stands tall, a proud smile gracing her face as she addresses the attentive young bees. Maya, now a revered teacher, imparts her hard-earned wisdom, her eyes sparkling with passion and conviction. "Each of you is unique," Maya proclaims, her voice resonating with warmth and encouragement. "Embrace who you are," she urges, her words painting a vivid picture of self-acceptance and empowerment. "Never be afraid to be different," Maya concludes, her message echoing through the hive, inspiring individuality.